One was written and completed, well, as complete as it can be right now, on a bus. So, you can blame the number 25 for that one. I'm going to start with this one though, which hasn't got a title yet. They come and go as all barrage of insults do, not premeditated, marinated. Your words live like bees, diving and dying for the fatal sting. Plunging down the back of the settee when the ads are on, aiming for bare arms and flicking through unwashed car windows. In this moment, they sting against the radio. He's and as if we didn't know. As if the arm's-length laundry list escaped our notice the last time. As if she's not got her hands over her ears, trying not to hear it. As if it makes a shred of difference, really, to this, to the aches and pains, the everyday. But this is your justice. Words that die with the dignity of flies and always seem to rot the air around us. Your justice will go further, you assure us. You've hunted him down already, of course. You were in the army of assaults, so you tell the suits smiling in yours that they can't expect you not to go for blood. They wrestle with their ballpoint pens, wishing you weren't such a hassle. There's been no shots fired, at first, and you look frail enough to be ignored. You started with 100 screens. His face paler in the glares. You'll make it thousands in your patience. You'll get there. Like by like, share by share, step by step, and you'll be on his driveway soon enough. So, of course, there are knocks on the door. 1, 2, 3, you've heard them before. Learned to smell the swill of people plodding in to tell others how to live their lives. It's only the boots that never seem to change. Their steps sounded the same when you held 2 bald fat boulders under the water till they could hardly breathe. The knocks register at the same decibels as when you threatened your kid with all the nighttime spectre of a shed. The world has gone fucking mad. Still, that's how it was made. The little toad sniffed out something too loud, and now they're all on his side. Eyes wide-rimmed with a false remorse till they're plucked out half of the course in time. They're on the side of evil now. Again. Too easy to believe, but you still shudder. You keep your words in tune. Floss out the venom with an open smile and easy laughter, even asking them to tea, although you know the cups will curdle. Some parts of your vocabulary still flit out, unhelpfully, unable to help themselves, buzzing around the rotten fruit of the big fat mouth that called them. Still, the uniforms mean they move slightly more stealthily, under your breath and over everyone else's. You mutter to yourself. Laughable and obvious that they've moved to protect him, the XYC ABCD bastard, coward, criminal, and all those credentials questioned. In all your murmuring, you never check their faces, the sheer resplendent boredom of the officers, your wife smoothing down the tea stains with intent of bloody murder, the cat sitting fat and royal, defying everything, licking its ass at the end of our world. Okay, and this one you can blame an entire country for, plus another poet. So I'm just gonna... The jellyfish distends. One sunken, bloated bag of beachside bowels sent from sea to the tarmac. It's a wonder to be poked at with a stick. Is that it? Will it sting? The grin. It's a fine grey thing, and the waters churn like sewers still, the urns of hopes and scales and gills. Look, there's cuttlefish ahead for the next time. You might find a penny that turns into a bank of riches underneath the clunks of our old metal detector. As dogs rush past, flicking droplets of excitement, your hand will slap a jagged rock that will pay you back by splitting through your fingers with a gushing Oxford Combination. You'll only remember the scar in years to come, as its sight interrupts your peeling onions. But soon enough, you will get back to bounding over rock pools. You will falter, you will fall. For eyes like prophecies, not the bland brown slurries that you're used to. The eyes set in the face of seas of storybook correctness. Sky and seas are blue, love ends happily, pulling forth truth. They will make you remember the seas before them. Of their shared origins, summers too perfect for a life like yours. Remember dipping sand-sodden feet in seas packed full of minnows. Beaches that sprawl with people baking and basting and burning themselves into bright brashness. All patriotic and insolent and so searingly ignorant with their "this is fine now, this is finery" they've suffered through the centuries. Perhaps even through him and me. But this was a trade, not an eraser, an exchange of words, Skajahiros for Arcariads, exchanging histories of greater value than either of our currencies, even exchange of touch. But one can always trade too much. Yanni, you are lost now. Passed between the trading of May's angel and October's devil, your person, has been quite lost. But even with the costs I've looked across, there still lies gain, nothing in vain. Now Ritsos breast by Absi. I know a small slice of a charmed life. Once, when our seas ran dry of crying, you pointed towards the first formative shore, Ithaca, you said. Cavafy, meant to be read. Once the words were sifted through, I thought in awe of the isle of you unspoken. And then, well, something hardly wished, for us one day to reach for it. There is still doubt, deep-seated, that we'd see it. But at least Wikipedia lets you know that the shores of Ithaca are, in fact, quite real. Cavathi, I posture, to dead poets. Have I seen it yet? A silly question. It's been spotted twice. Once, a line across the side of Catalonia, looked at and forgotten in a space of seconds. Once, of all places, in a room in Earlham Road. Stay by your seas now, young voyager. You have far to go. Always posture all your hopes before you hope to know.